It's your casual cinema bro, and I'm here to do a review for One Night Only. That's right, I saw One Night Only last night, and the movie was directed by Will Gluck, and it stars Callum Turner and Monica Barbaro. Let's get to it.
Sorry.
I'm Owen.
Allie,
What about us?
your ears look like car doors.
Well, your nose is way too small for your face.
Your chin could plow a field.
So this movie's about two New Yorkers on the search for love on the one night a year where premarital sex is legal. That's right, one night a year for 12 hours. Premarital sex is legal, but we'll get to that later. It was crazy. Honestly, this was a dope rom-com. They've been promoting this movie pretty well since I want to say April or whatever. So I'm sure there's a lot of money going into it. I thought the chemistry by Callum Turner and Monica Barbaro was on point. I love the dynamic each of the characters had with one another. Their witty, playful banter back and forth really shines, and it provides a lot of the comedy. It was a nice little flirtatious roast session going on between the two, and I really did appreciate that. Now, this movie does play with the trope of the will they, won't they, which I thought was cool. However, it did seem like it dragged a bit at times, and I didn't mind it too much only because of the secret ingredients that made this movie what it is, and that is the sexy purge, which that's what I'm just going to call it, the sexy purge. That's right. Remember, on one night a year for 12 hours, premarital sex is legal, okay? And here's the worst part about this thing: you still gotta wear a condom that night. Yes, just like the horror movie Purge, you gotta have your protections, guns, and weapons. On the sexy purge night, you still need to have protection, just a different kind. All right. Now, I thought this was a dope concept for this movie. It really elevated for the film. This, without the sexy purge, this could have been like your typical rom-com where two people are just looking for love in New York. Okay, now with the sexy purge, it changes things a bit. Now there's a reason why people just want to have sex and are not maybe looking for what you're looking for on this one night. I thought this premarital purge not only brought the comedy to this film, but it also really brought some cool world building. I didn't expect them to dive lightly into the politics of everything, because there's pros and cons to this government mandate of a rule. You have some people saying, well, look at teen pregnancy being low, or look at the STDs going down. And while you have some people saying, hey, this is our body, this is our choice, well, fuck the mandate. And it's kind of really relatable to how our own society is going in our own world and everything. So I really appreciate that aspect of it all. And I like how it affected people's outlook on sex or just relationships. And it just made for an interesting conversation either while watching the movie or after, or actually with the characters in the movie on their perspectives and everything. And I really enjoyed how condoms became even more important, because you have to wear a condom unless you're married, of course. And don't wait to the last minute to buy these condoms, or hey, pay whatever price they're selling it for at that point. So I thought that was pretty funny. And even adding babysitters, if you really trying to get it on that night, you might have to pay a hefty price for someone to watch little Tommy, to watch the kids. So I thought this was pretty good world building just with this concept alone in this film, which I really appreciated. Okay, listen, overall, One Night Only is a dope film, a solid romantic comedy. I definitely feel like you should go see it. The sexy purge aspect of it all, once again, is a creative, dope idea. And it really, just like I said before, makes just not your average rom-com. Okay. Now, are there any bads? The pacing and the will they, won't they does drag a bit, like I said, but it's not enough to overshadow this film. Definitely go see this matinee, or on a stimulus Tuesday, get yourself a large or small popcorn, whatever floats your boat. Okay, hey, this is your casual cinema bro, and I'm out.